I was on Facebook and I started writing a status, like, just thoughts about um, black liberation. Um, and then I decided, like, I gotta make a video. I don't know. I want to address black folks in this country. Because I was struck by a thought. I'm gonna read what I wrote and then, like, whatever. Uh, we all at home talking about what are we gonna do. You either thought that yesterday or said it out loud to somebody and they stared at you blankly. I think step one is trusting and investing in black people. A lot of us jump to, like, okay, maybe we should protest. I'm gonna be a lawyer and, like, wild important for real. But I think the very first thing that we could do is think about, again, trusting and investing in black people, and that means I'm talking as far as, like, education, emotions, money, time, laughter. Make sure all the good shit that you have to give um, and receive is to and from black people. Um, yeah. But I know I'm not the first one to say, like, black people just need to come together. I agree. If as a Negro, if another Negro asked me to come together, I come together. As a queer woman, if a straight black person asks me to come together, I'm not coming to you. Not, how do I explain it? When I say black people, you're not thinking about me. When we say black people, we're probably thinking about black men. We're not gay black men. Not, how do I explain this? When I say black people, nobody's thinking about disabled black women. Nobody's thinking about non-binary people. Nobody's thinking about black people with mental disabilities. You're thinking about you're thinking about someone who is able-bodied, shows a little character by having a job. But when I say black people, I'm literally talking about everyone. So if we're talking about black people and you propose something, I'm like, how's that gonna affect women? And you're gonna be like, don't make it about black women. Black women are people, black people. So it's, why do we have to, like, ignore intersecting identities when we're talking about black people? Because that literally is what's getting in our way. Like, we could band together, but, like, I'm not about to take, like, no homophobia from y'all. I'm not gonna let niggas talk over me and cut me off. I'm not gonna let, like, people who are higher class than me talk about, like, oh, well, if y'all stop being ratchet, doing this, and started paying attention and sharing memes, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, for real, the only way to do this is for, like, us to, like, one, like, really think about, like, my identities. I feel like nobody talks about that for real, but, like, analyze your identities and realize that wherever someone is more disadvantaged than you, that you automatically have power over them. And if you're not checking that, if you're not thinking about that when you're talking about black people, you're gonna fuck up and you're gonna sacrifice the rest of us. Sacrifice people who aren't like you for the black cause. And if you're sacrificing black people for black people because they're not the kind of black people you're talking about, you ain't shit either. You feel me? But you can become shit. I feel like step one is analyze your identities. By identities, let me think. Me, I'm a woman, or thinking about non-binary stuff, but haven't focused on that yet. But I'm a woman. That means systemically I'm oppressed by men. What else? I'm black. Systemically, I'm oppressed by white people. I'm the child of an immigrant. I'm limited in ways that people who aren't the children of immigrants aren't. What else? But yeah, queer black woman. But I'm able-bodied. Um, mentally, mostly there. I'm skinny. I'm light skinned. That means I have power over people who are considered fat. That means I have power over people who are considered dark skinned. I have privilege over people who have less education than me. I'm and if I forget about them when I'm talking, what I'm literally sending the message like, haha, no, we're here to save me. Great, not you. And it's like, why would I do that? I mean, actually, we already do it. Like, women, um, trans women included, queer people included, disabled people include. Every time, like, a black man, a cis black man is slain, we all come out. But, like, then something happens to us, and y'all are like, not a black problem. Yes, it is. It's a black person. It is a black problem. It's your fucking problem if black people are your concern. Um, but, like, I realized, like, I feel like I learned what I'm saying in very specific experiences, very specific situations. I literally, I think I'm lucky I came by this information. Um, and I don't think it's that accessible, especially when I know all of us are just like, for real. I know I sounded angry and through all of this, but I know most of us are just like trying to survive. But I promise you that there's a way to survive and live and be happy where you don't inhibit other people's chances of being happy and living life the way they want to. You can literally live in a way where you're not oppressing or like it's never going to be 100%, but you can try. What I'm trying to say is this is what you need to do as a black person um, in order for us to come together. You have to figure out what a black person is, who you include in when you say, oh, black people. Um, I'm gonna try and make videos or whatever, like with steps, like outlining that. Like, I believe that like any like real like theory or social justice or whatever needs to be like accessible to everybody. So if like my sister can't watch this, hi Holly. If my sister can't watch this and understand what I'm saying, she's 13, she's brilliant, like there's no reason she shouldn't, then I'm not doing a good job of like passing on the information I know and caring for black people. Because yeah, like a lot of y'all make me angry and you terrify me and you break my heart by like hurting other black people in subtle and big ways. But like because I, unlike other people, actually truly I love us. I love black people. Because I do, I'm gonna do this. You know, I talk about famous people, they gotta use their platform. I'm not famous, but I got like 1,000 followers on Facebook. I don't know who y'all is for the most part. I know I met y'all once, but it's like I got a platform. Somebody might press play. You never know. Um, if you have ideas for me, I would love them. Um, I'm talking about topics, things that like people think of things that you've heard people who you don't have really good intentions, but it's like no, what the fuck? What are you saying right now? Um, I want to have conversations about that. Like I believe that I guess I do believe that like there is good in most of us. I know like that. It looked like it was hard to say because it was hard to say because it's really often hard to believe it. Um, Ooh, look, I highlighted my nostrils though. Can you see that? All right.